Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome back to Let's Play Sly Cooper Thieves in Time for the Sony PlayStation 3. In the last video, we started doing jobs. And we also freed Rioichi. And now, we have another job to do as Sly. And that is Sushi House Startup. So, before we begin, I decreased the resolution on this video compared to the first 2 or 3, just so I lose less frames. Hopefully. That's the idea. This is the first time I've ever recorded a PlayStation 3 game for a Let's Play. I doubt it's going to be my last. Hopefully, I can kind of help make the videos look a little better as much as I can within reason. Not much else to say beyond that, so let's go ahead and leave. Actually, no, I did not want to do that. Why does this game have loading screens? Why does this game have loading screens every few seconds? Oh dear. Because I did want to get things from ThiefNet first. Because after our second job from last time where we rescued Rioichi and also somehow managed to get the sound and voices to glitch out, we got new things from ThiefNet, and I want to get those things one at a time. As I do things, I need to remember it's a button and not just pressing left like in the second and third games. Alright, we have the cane swat combo, press square then triangle, and the mega charge attack, which we can do by holding triangle. Apparently our spin attack is now going to be improved as soon as we buy this. So I'm going to buy this. And now we can leave. Wasting 3 whole minutes because of loading screens. But at least I know how to do things now that I've done a practice run of stuff. Also, Penelope once disguised herself as the Black Baron. Yes, this was actually covered in... Or did I already cover this hint? I can't remember. Actually, I think I did. But yeah, Fly 3 Chapter 3. In case anyone was wondering about that. And now, we need to use L3, follow the arrow, and we should be good as far as getting things concerned. Might as well show off some moves, too, while I'm at it. Show off the new moves that we got. The Mega Cane Attack, Squared Triangle, and wow, you can actually hit things from afar. That is really nice. And I see what you're doing. You're actually shooting projectile, like, further ahead. That's actually pretty cool. And what about that charge attack? Well, I may have to try it out on him whether I want to or not. Oh, that's nice. Well, I managed to get rid of him. It is possible to defeat him that way, it's just you really got to know what you're doing, and I'd rather not do that. Anyway, need to go this way and also recover some health, too. That would be nice if I could recover some health. And it won't be through that. Will be through that, though. That I can appreciate. Now, we need to just get on here and then get to the marker.
Okay, Sly. It's time for Rioichi to reclaim his sushi sushi restaurant. It looks like the front door is the only entrance. We need to get rid of that guard if we're going to get Rioichi inside. However, security is on high alert since we broke him out of jail, and we can't risk raising an alarm. I think this one is going to require some misdirection.
What do you mean?
I bet if you wore that samurai armor you stole, you'd be able to relieve that guard at the front door.
Right. Plus, I just look good in armor.
Please.
No one gets in or out, understand? I don't want any more problems.
And from here, we just need to put on our samurai armor and just go to the front door. What could possibly go wrong?
Dismissed.
And from here, we get to play as Rioichi. Dimitri Lousteau is a frustrated artist who turned to crime and joined the Claw Gang. In a strange twist of fate, he later became a valued ally of the Cooper Gang. That's basically the first chapter of Sly 2, as well as... well, I was going to finish.
Okay, Rioichi. I guess I don't need to tell you about your own place. Quite ingenious of you to use your sushi knives as door keys, by the way.
Bentley-san, I am a ninja master.
Right. My bad. Anyway, my scan reveals your sushi knives are still here. The bad news is the guards definitely have them. There are also some security traps you've definitely never seen before.
Bentley-san, though the bamboo forest is dense, water flows through it without effort.
Yeah. Just be careful not to alert the guards. Now get those knives and take your restaurant back.
I was unable to practice my techniques while locked in that cage. Let me recall the leaping dragon technique.
As I was saying, as far as Dimitri Lousteau is concerned, that is basically chapter 1 of the second game, and I want to believe the 4th and 5th chapters of Sly 3. Anyway, we are now in the sushi shop, and we need to get around. And if I could balance on the boxes, that would be great. Alright.
First, I need to press and hold the R2 button to gather my focus, while using the left stick to direct my energy towards a target.
So, just aim to where you want to go with the left stick, hold R2, and if you hold R2 while moving the left stick, you can find where you can go with a brown arrow. All of the important things that you can do with Rioichi is in brown. All of the indicators that he has is in brown, by the way. And once you find a place where you can use your focus jump on, keep holding R2, press X, and Rioichi will take care of the rest. Also, I went in here on purpose so I could get the first of 2 Slime Masks for this mission. And while I could smash a whole bunch of stuff here, I'd rather not. And once again, I need to remember to press circle. At least when you're using the focus jump, you don't have to do that. Rioichi will automatically do the spire jump for you. You just need to worry about holding R2 and pressing X. Also, watch out for searchlights. You will get zapped if you get spotted.
Rioichi, my scan indicates one of the nearby guards has your knife.
And he's right.
I will reclaim my knives. Then I will show El Jefe this shop cannot be closed.
As I was going to say, he's right there. Just get behind him and pickpocket the guy like you would with Sly. And we now have Rioichi's carving knife.
One can only cut sushi properly with a knife this sharp. It appears my knife locks were not sufficient to keep trouble out. I must work on this.
Speaking of working on things, let's work on him. That is actually the stealth slam for Rioichi, for those wondering. You actually get to knock a guy into the air and you throw shurikens at him. He deserved it. So let's press circle at this door now that we have the carving knife. And we'll be able to open the door.
I wonder if any of these traps will provide a challenge.
This one won't.
Sly and his friends are strong allies. I am truly in their debt.
Just keep using the focus jump. Also, I want to get whatever money that I can, when I can. Would be nice. Want to wait for this guy to fall asleep, and then I can make my move. Don't necessarily have to do this, but I might as well. So we need to keep going here. Just get whatever we can. I'm also going to destroy whatever I can, too, for all the money that I can get my hands on. That would also help. And let's see, what else can I destroy around here? Well, anything that's on this countertop for starters. Now we just need to jump up here and get behind this guy. Pretty sure he has the other knife that we had. And we have the fillet knife.
This is my finest knife. My sashimi will be perfect.
All right, Rioichi, only one more knife to go.
But first, might as well go ahead and get rid of him. Sadly, there's no way to open that door. You just have to go to it this way. So let's go ahead and put the fillet knife in, and we'll be able to get a little closer to the end of the sushi shop. And as soon as we get in, the laser trap gets a little tougher. So here's what we need to do. We need to get on that tree. We need to wait for the lasers that are moving back and forth to be out of our way. So that way we can use a focus jump to get from one tree to the next. If we touch the lasers that are moving around, we get shocked. If we spend too long on the trees, they will fall down, we'll drop into the laser field, we'll also be shocked. And if you know what you're doing, you can get through that in seconds. Now for this part, I'd rather not mess with any of the guys here.
I really must clear these vermin from my restaurant.
Now, as much as I would like to attack these guys,
Then I will show El Jefe this shop cannot be closed.
as I was saying, as much as I would like to, I can't attack any of these guys because none of them have my stuff. So, we need to get around here And we need to find a way forward. And once again, I am going to get some coins along the way, just because I can. And I seem to have gone all the way around the room. We need to drop in here if we want to continue. And that guy can't see me.
Where'd you go?
Almost reminded me of the time we spent back in Prague in the second game, where the enemies could flash their lights at us, but they couldn't do anything. And we have yet another laser trap. So let's get to the other side. Get the cleaver, and then take that dude out.
Okay, now turn on your restaurant sign and send El Jefe a message.
One day I will bring greatness to this shop again.
And we will be turning the neon lights for this sushi shop on as soon as we get into this next room. But there is a thing that we need to do. We can climb up that pole. And if we do that, we'll get another slime mask. So let me go ahead and mark that down on my notes, that we have that. And then press circle to lever so we can turn the lights on. And this mission is now complete. So, Cooper Ancestors have unique charge attacks. Try them out by holding triangle long enough to trigger the supercharge, then release triangle to unleash the attack. I will have to do that eventually. I'll have to try that out with Rioichi. Next chance that I get, which will be now, actually. Also, ThiefNet has new goodies. Do you want to go to ThiefNet? Yes, I do. And we have some new moves. We have Silent Obliteration, finally. We get it almost right out of the gate in this game. That will replace the Stealth Slam that Sly currently has. And unlike the one that we currently have, that one will not attract enemies, just like in Sly 2 and 3. Also, I finally found out why Thunderflop was put on Triangle. They gave Murray another aerial move with Square, with El Drapo. I'll have to buy that eventually. For now, though, I'm not going to buy anything. And as much as I would like to play as Murray because he has a mission, I have Pretty and Pinker all practiced down. So, we're going to play that one. So apparently not only do you get to play as Rioichi whenever the situation calls for it, but you can actually pick him in case he has a mission. Also, health pickups can be found by breaking objects or defeating enemies. That has already been established. It's been established in Sly 2. And now, even though I could have ended this video by now, I still want to do 2 jobs in case I do get a 2-job 20-minute video, which I didn't think was going to happen today, but, well, what can you do? And we need to go this way, and I need to check out that supercharge attack. And it's almost the same as the Stealth Slam. You get to throw shurikens forward, which is pretty nice. And I am getting away from him. Somehow running into him. Okay, he's right there. And I thought maybe he'd have a shiny pocket that I could steal from. Apparently that was not the case. Well, I can still get rid of him anyway. Alright. Oh, I still need to go that way anyway. Now, how to do it? How to do it? Well, I can... Oh, there's a hook. Okay. And the job marker is right there. Well, I guess I can steal from this guy before I go. And I can't seem to get rid of this guy. Why am I fighting these guys? I really shouldn't be fighting these guys at all.
When I catch you, you're done.
Well, so much for that. I can't believe he turned around on me like that. That is not a thing that I wanted to have happened. At least we have infinite lives just like we have had in the rest of the Sly games. And I think I need to go this way. Kind of hard to see the arrow at times with Rioichi just because the brown color that he uses is just so dark. And I thought it was right here. Okay, it is right here. Well, we might as well go up at the village square, assuming that I can even find a way up to begin with. And there it is.
Okay, Rioichi, the plan's simple. El Jefe only comes out of the castle to talk to Madame Geisha. If we want to know what he tells her, we're going to need her costume. The good news is, I discovered she's on vacation, and El Jefe doesn't know it yet. The bad news is, it looks like the geisha house is locked up tight. There's no way to get in from the street. If only you could get to the roof.
Ah, for a ninja, there is always a way.
Okay.
Talk to you inside, Bentley-san.
And from here, we need to get to the hatch of the geisha house roof. So we need to walk up this rope bridge, get up to this hatch, and press circle to open it. Then we'll get inside. And we are already 10% done with the mask. I am amazed. We are getting some progress done on things this time in this video.
Rioichi, it appears that Madame Geisha's outfit is locked inside that large container. Although you'll probably want to stay off the floor in here. No sense alerting the guards.
Of course. Does a cat alert the rats?
Right. Okay. We can get in through the top, but judging from the lock mechanism, it appears to be opened remotely. I'm going to need you to locate and activate the control devices. It looks like the doorway to the first wing is open. There's bound to be one in there, and a whole load of traps, so be careful.
Arigato, Bentley-san. I do not see how Murray-san will fit into that outfit. Perhaps he is very flexible.
Oh, trust me, Rioichi, he'll find a way. Anyway, we need to make our way up to the upper part of this room and use our focus jump because we do not want to be anywhere on ground level. And I might as well go ahead and smack the rats around just because. And also maybe smash some stuff, even though it's probably really loud and it should get the enemy's attention when it shouldn't. And what do you know? I went the right way the first time around. Good.
These traps are almost too easy for a ninja.
And now that we're in here, we need to watch out for the lights. Because once again, they are going to zap us if we manage to get caught under them. And turned away right there on a dime almost. Right before I could get zapped. And we have some frogs. We can go ahead and hit those. We can go ahead and smash some other things too. I'm surprised you can't smash those rocks. Now we need to be careful. So we don't get caught by the searchlights when we use our focus jump. And from here, we need to make our way up. You could stay on ground level, but there's something I want to do here. Let's use our focus jump on the fans. I could have focus jump onto that, but, well, I didn't, and somehow that still worked. And by breaking this box, you can more easily notice a slime mask. We are now 7 for 60, even though that 7 looks like a 1. Do we have anything for the unlockables at this point? Ah, so if we get 5 slime masks, we can get the monkey paraglider. Interesting. A paraglider with the image of a wise monkey. For clever thieves only. Requires purchase a paraglider from ThiefNet to use. I will have to look at that when I get the chance. Anyway, now that my curiosity has been satiated, let's go over here. And try not to do that, first of all. How far back am I? Okay, we're just back at the beginning of the fans area. That's quite alright. Yeah, it's those guys from the beginning. What are they doing here? Well, we'll find out eventually. But anyway, we need to get over to here and use our focus jump in order to not get slammed by the little sumo dummies, which also have a bit of an electrical charge too. And while it looks like we may be going around in a circle, we are entering a new area, just dropping down here. So don't worry, we're not treading ground we were just at. We are going someplace new, and I want to wait on this. Glad I did. Because that searchlight had a wide range. And while these lasers will shock you, they're not insta-death. But these flames are. And you definitely want to stay away from them. I am cutting it close with these little spire jumps. Whoa.
Okay, Rioichi, log me into that terminal and I'll take care of business.
And once we interact with this terminal, we're going to be doing a little game that I am not exactly in the mood to do. Oh boy.
Okay, time try out my new code cracker. I need to guide the spark through the circuit before that timer runs out. Good thing I programmed the guidance system to use my motion sensor. I just need to tilt in the direction I want the spark to travel.
So if you couldn't already tell, we're moving this little marble-like thing with motion controls. Yeah, that's a first for the channel. Motion controls. Also, that thing that I just got here on. Yeah, that just moves the ball automatically.
Okay, if I press the right button, the spark should jump the gap to the next wire.
And that path, I just move automatically once I'm on it.
If I roll off the grid, it's game over.
And I need to use a D-pad to switch tracks. Also, don't do this. You will start over. And that's no fun for anyone.
Okay, time to try out my new code cracker. I need to guide the spark through the circuit before that timer runs out. Good thing I programmed the guidance system to use my motion sensor. I just need to tilt in the direction I want the spark to travel.
And yeah, I am already not a fan of this. So grab the purple icons to add 2 seconds to your time. That's on the bottom center of the screen. Get on these and you'll be able to move automatically. You'll have to switch tracks with the D-pad, the digital pad on the left side of the controller. So
Off the grid, it's game over.
as I was saying, you
The central port. Gotta get there before the system shuts down.
gotta use the D-pad to switch tracks. And now to get in this thing. And the little mini game. I am not exactly a motion controls kind of guy, but we have completed the attacking sequence. We can continue on with the rest of the mission, and I have been recording for 30-something minutes now. Great. Also, the game is telling us to keep an eye out for areas that can only be accessed with costumes. The stuff we've been doing so far, that's gonna be far from the last of us doing that. Alright. We've gotten access to the costume. Now we need to get to it. Let me see if I can run to the other side. Good. I can sprint to the other side with R1. I'm going to have to. It was the only way I was going to get past the searchlights at that rate.
Now to unlock that geisha outfit for Murray-san.
And to do that, all we need to do is just go to the top of this thing. We can just climb up here, and there we go.
Acquired. Agent Hawk going in.
Murray-san, please be careful. That cable looks rather delicate.
Have no fear, the Murray is here.
Okay, Murray, it looks like we're going to have to try out your disguise a bit earlier than expected. I hope you remember the routine we rehearsed.
You there! What's going on? Explain yourself! Konnichiwa! I am the most famous Madam Geisha! Please allow me to entertain you!
And we now have a rhythm-based minigame. Press the buttons when they reach the flashing squares. The one you need to press... Really? Well, I thought the nearest one would have the heart trail, but they all have the heart trail. And if you do well enough at these parts, you can get a lot of coins. Now, we've done this before in Sly 2 and Sly 3. But for some reason, this one just goes too long compared to what the PS2 sequels did. Also, I am convinced that the developers were watching too much Tom and Jerry when they were coming up with this idea. I mean, it's pretty evident just by the cutscenes in between rounds of this rhythm game based mini game. Also, I almost did not press the button in time there. Well, that's finally over. And we are now heading back to the hideout. So we finally got 2 more jobs done. We've managed to moonlight as a geisha. And we've also opened the sushi shack back up. Also, we have a little interesting little icon there next to Bentley's computer. Let's see what's going on there. Oh, we have a new ability, the bomb kick. Press square line in front of a live bomb to kick it forward. That's interesting. I'll definitely have to keep that in mind. So, we've taken care of some stuff. We've gotten 2 more jobs done. That's not the button I wanted to press. Why did I press that? Might as well go ahead and make a new save data file. That way I can keep track of all of the save files and all the progress that I've made. And from here, I might as well say adieu for now. Join me next time where we play our first Murray mission, and then we'll see what happens next. Until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching!